This first photograph is of my neighbor's camp from across the canal, and you can see where it looks like a little twister ripped a lot of the tin off the roof of their camp, and as well as the garage doors. May have been the same twister that ripped some of the tin off the back portion of our camp as well. This is coming down the street of Dominique Street, approaching the camp, and coming up here, you can see this is the corner of the camp where some of the tin blew off, which allowed water to come in through the second on the top floor. And coming up is just a close-up of that view as well. And when looking at this view, you can see above the screen porch as well as above the TV room where all the roof has been lifted off, in addition to this side portion, which allowed water to enter into that second and top story, or the master bedroom. Here's the very top story above the master bedroom. There's no water damage at all. The windows are intact. There's no moisture up there, no mold, no anything. Sheetrock looks fine, so there's nothing there. But here on this master bedroom floor, this is where the tin blew off, and this is where a lot of water came through and saturated the furniture in that area, as well as there was a cracked window there. We went ahead and tarped that up just to prevent water from coming in from any rainstorms coming in the next week or so. But this window right here is cracked, and this furniture is completely saturated. The lamp was destroyed also. Now in the bedroom, the bed is intact, everything looks fine, but this carpet is soaking wet, so it's going to have to be removed and replaced. And coming down the stairwell from the master bedroom into the main room, you can see the light shining through up in that upper left corner. There was some moisture in this sheetrock just above these beams. And coming down the stairwell, this picture is fine. It just got knocked off its hinges, but it's fine. All this sheetrock appeared to be fine, I think, except for maybe the bottom portion right there. But I think, yeah, there's a little bit of damage there. You can see all the insulation that was flown into the wall by the sheer force of those winds. They said sustained winds of 168 miles an hour with gusts up to 180 miles an hour, which is what took the roof off of this TV room. And what you see lying around is just insulation everywhere, which we have since cleared out this weekend. These curtains were saturated. I'm pretty sure that this TV is going to be inoperable because of water damage. All of this furniture down here is completely saturated. So we moved it out and cleared this whole section out. You can see where the roof blew off of this TV room. And just to the right is the screen porch, and the roof blew off of the screen porch as well. But this is still in the TV room. It's a CPAP machine that was saturated and inoperable. Just a close-up of the curtains in that TV room, as well as the AC unit and the television set, which is probably not good anymore, but we couldn't tell because we have no power to even test it out. Here's a view looking into the screen porch. You can see where the roof blew off of the screen porch as well, allowing water to creep down into the kitchen area. And below that as well, all of this furniture is completely saturated. Here's some more close-ups. Here's going outside of the back porch. All the roof blew off of that hallway section as well. This door was wide open. This is another view of the screen porch. These windows are intact, so we didn't lose those, but you can see the damage to the sheetrock. These beams are fine and intact as well. Just a close-up of a Bose Bluetooth speaker, which is probably not good anymore due to water damage. That piece of furniture is going to need to be restored. Here's the kitchen area. This drawer was full of water. This window was blown out, but everything else really did appear to be intact, other than the floor, which is warped due to water saturation. This is the only window that blew out on that floor. This whole kitchen area is intact. Everything really looked fine as far as that goes. But this is just another view of all the water saturation on the floor and some of the warpage of those boards. As we leave this room and go around the corner, this is just another Bose Bluetooth speaker that is saturated. New HP computer that I'm not sure is operable or not. Once again, we didn't have power, but as we go around the corner, we can see that water has seeped in through the ceiling. So we've got sheetrock problems in that entire room, as well as some problems with the floor. All of these boards are extremely warped. The window is saturated, and the shutters have come off in that area looking outside. That's a close-up view of the warpage of the floor on that side. And then as we go into the bathroom on that side, we've got sheetrock issues in the ceiling as well as the wall in that bathroom, as well as that entire room. Just going out to the back porch. This is the porch where the elevator and the Green Egg barbecue area is located. We had a lot of tin that blew off of my neighbor's roof onto this section. All of that was removed and thrown out into the street yesterday. This wall was knocked down. And on the porch itself, we lost some cross pieces, as you can see here. And a lot of this outdoor furniture was damaged. This is a piece of the garage door that blew off of the boathouse. It's probably due to a small tornado. It's all the outdoor furniture. Now going down to the first floor, a lot of sheetrock damage, a lot of water seepage. Just going into one of the bedrooms down there, we've got wall saturation with water, as well as on the ceiling itself. All of this furniture down here is completely soaking wet. A lot of water leaking through that ceiling. This appears to be okay. Once again, no power, so we couldn't test it, but we've already got mold formation in the ceiling above this first floor bedroom. Just another view of the back porch. Ceiling fan blew off of the out of the screen porch room. And just a view of from the master bedroom. Everything looks fine, but these doors cannot open. Most of the doors in the camp had to be knocked down. There's a crack in this window coming down the stairs. Back to the first floor again. We had to take that door out, you see to the right, in order to get in there. But a lot of water damage to the sheetrock as well as to the ceilings on that side. Another view of the mold. The little bathroom on the first floor really does look intact. I don't see any issues there. This is a view of us attempting to tarp the outside, but it was about 110 degrees, so we decided to do it from the inside. This is a view above the kitchen. This is intact. We were able to walk on this rooftop, but the insulation just inside of it is completely saturated. Another view of the area that we tarped upstairs, as well as that broken window. And this is just an outside view through all this insulation overboard, through those windows when we were cleaning up. There's some cracks in this post. I'm not sure this is significant or not. This is the back pier walkway, which appears to have intruded somewhat. It looks like the camp may have settled a little bit during the storm by evidence of these raised planks on the piers. And you can even see this garage door looks slanted toward the middle. It didn't really appear to look like that before. And this tin has been blown out above it. Just a view from outside. This is inside the boathouse. All this appears to be intact. Don't really see any issues there. Maybe a little bit of delamination of this board out there, but other than that, that's where it is.